Hi everybody. Before we get to the list, the tier list of this game that I've been very much enjoying, a bit of a channel update, I guess. Some bad shit happened to me the past month, and last month. A very shitty bad thing. And as a result, I have not been able to work on Xenosaga, and in fact have not wanted to work on Xenosaga. Pretty much haven't wanted to do anything since that I was doing before the bad shitty thing happened. So yeah, I'm just here saying it's not over or anything like that. Not going on hiatus or whatever I said before. But just to let you know, might be a while before I get the motivation to do such things. Right now, I've just been distracting myself with King of Fighters, and tomorrow, Elden Ring comes out, so that'll also help distract me. And I've got working in the background another kind of video series that I think would be cool. Not really video series, just a very long video, but whatever. Let's get to the list. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. Bye. See you in a little bit. Okay, so like the other lists, this is a facetious list. It does not matter. It is just a casual opinion on, not even really an opinion, just how I feel about finding these characters online as a casual player of the video game in question. It has nothing to do with the power of the character. If you like to play a character that is perhaps an S for Scumbag, if you play a character that is perhaps an S for Scumbag, and the tiers go in ascending order of scumbaggery, it doesn't mean anything. Play what you want. Okay? Whatever makes you happy and whatever you have fun with is okay by me. Yeah, let's get into it. Shune is actually not. I don't really care about fighting him. Like, he's kind of fun to play against. He's not too annoying or anything like that. But he's going in A because I fucking hate his design. If Ela, there she is. I generally believe if she was the main character in King of Fighters 14, that game would have been much more well received. Shune's design, I don't know who that is there to look cool too, but it's not me. I am not a fan. I'm gonna put him in A. Just okay. Old Terry. Terry's can be very irritating as an anchor because he's one of those characters where he's got big buttons. If he hits you with that big button and he hits a bunch of bar, you're dead. Overall, he's kind of easy to take care of, so I'll put him in C. Whatever. I like. Full disclosure, my team at the moment is Maxima, Blumeri, and Vanessa, so that's probably where my biases are going to lie. That is not a team that deals very well with kind of zoner type characters. So that might influence, but I'll try to be as objective as possible in this completely subjective list. That doesn't mean anything. It's a joke. Yeshiro, kind of the same thing as Terry. He's less just hit one big button and kill you. He'll go in C just because you can just kind of spam with him and do well. It's annoying. Oh, I hate to do this because I love King. I love you, baby, but holy shit, am I tired of fighting you. This is the most crutch-ass character, and I don't. I mean that as somebody who has played King quite extensively in the past, but I don't know. Like, she's always been really easy, but in this one, she's just everywhere. Right? This is the first KOF I've really played online for obvious reasons, because it's the only one that has good online, other than like the older ones that they put it in, but only like 200 people play at any one time, and they're all in South America, so. Good lord. Again, I don't do well against zoners, and she is primarily, but she just gets everything off of everything. I mean, you just hit one slide, if you have a meter, boom, you're dead. I gotta do it. Sorry. My Shiranai is also annoying to fight against, because she is very, very good in this game. It seems like she has like the best projectile, but is also incredibly good at rushing you down and zoning you out and playing footsies and all sorts of stuff. And to boot, she's fairly distracting to fight against. She's either A or B. I'll go with B just because it's, you know, it's nice to look at her every now and then, I guess. Shermie, kind of the same spot. She's not as good as Mai, I would say, but she can also, her freaking super that she can combo from her throws, where she throws you up in the air and kicks you down, does way too much fucking damage. And online, if there's any amount of lag, she's unreactable with her running throw, which is annoying. She'll go in B. Chris is very, very similar to Mai, I think. He's also very good. I'd have to go with B. I haven't fought many Chris's, but when I do, he's very overpowering. But not in a super annoying way, at least so far. He doesn't like have crazy projectiles or something like that. Ryo, I actually have played very little Ryos. I'm just gonna put him in D. I mean, he's some people kind of gravitate toward him because they're like, oh, he's Ryu, he's the Shoto, but he's not. That's Robert, who's an A, because he's the easiest character in the game, perhaps tied with King maybe, but he's the easiest character in the game, and everybody's picking him right now because he is the Ryu. Just does everything and can get everything off of everything, and that's annoying. But Ryo, I've really not seen him do any work against me. I mean, he's got very high damage. He's a rush down character, and people don't play him like a rush down character, so that's probably why he's down like that. Medtecoon is an A as well, entirely for the same reason as Shune, although he is quite annoying to play against if somebody's just gonna sit there and throw the pillow and then do his EX flash kick, basically. That's very annoying because his flash kick is invulnerable to everything and stuffs everything. But I fucking hate how he looks. I hate his design. I would actually vastly prefer, what was his name? The creepy prophet dude. The fat prophet dude with chin and whatever. From 14, I actually vastly prefer that character design to either Shune or Medtecoon. I don't get Medtecoon. He's a sleepy boy, and that's what they put on a drawing board. Character trait has narcolepsy, and that's as far as they went, really. Like, he's an interesting, like function wise, like his like how he gets more power in his charge moves the longer he charges, and that he can sleep and all that. But why does he carry a pillow around and is in his pajamas? Like, you got way more problems here, Medtecoon. You are sufficiently low in some kind of vitamin. Some kind of essential nutrient that you gotta take care of. Benny Maru, I surprisingly also not played very many of. He's gonna go in D. He can do work, but he's just very standard, and he doesn't have anything that's super overwhelming or aggravating, so whatever, D. Yuri is the basic bitch of this game, and I'll die on that hill. If you know anything about fighting games, you know the simplest things in KOF, pick a Yuri and he'll be able to do whatever you want. very frustrating to play against for me. It always kind of has been, but now he's easier than ever and has more than ever, I feel, so I'm sorry, I gotta put him up there. Joe, I've actually played a few Joes. They were kind of tough, but not in an, unfair feeling way. You're cool if you play Joe, I guess. You pick Joe. He's not the most flashy character, but you pick him because you like him, and that's cool. Kyo. You might expect Kyo to also be a basic bitch, because protagonist boys, whatever. But I don't know. He's kind of not. You have to actually get in with him. You actually have to play King of Fighters, and because he's just all rushed out and he doesn't have a projectile in this game. He's still very good. It'd be very overwhelming if you don't have a good get off me tool, but I do, so he's going in B. Chizuru, I've played like one Chizuru, and it was okay, because of whatever. I can't really. She's annoying because people play her like far back and just spam normals and stuff. I haven't really come across anybody who knows exactly how to play her. So. Andy, let's put him over there by his bro. I see more Andys than I ever have before because they've simplified his inputs a lot. And that's basically it. He's all right. I'm actually kind of maybe considering trying him for once in my life, but no real comment there. Yuri, kind of the same deal. Haven't really seen much of her. In fact, I can remember one game out of my like 300 so far that I played a Yuri, and she wasn't too irritating to fight against. She was good. I'll put her in C just because I don't know, her kind of call outs, her voice kind of. Leona. A lot of people. Okay, Leona is like here if you're playing against like somebody who knows Leona and knows how to do it, which can be very overpowering and frustrating to play against, but it's like whatever. It seems like a fair matchup. A lot of people are just picking her and playing her like a zoner. Like she's a charge character, but she's not that kind of charge character. They just throw her bomb, her like C4 that like sticks to you, and just sit there and wait for you to flash kick you, and it's super fucking annoying. Like it's not even that good, but it's just annoying to play. So she's going to be Ralph. Ralph is like top tier in this game, surprisingly, I think, especially online. He's a one button character. He's a one button boy. He hits you with his half screen punch or kick, and then he blows you up. You die. But at least it's simple. At least you know it's coming eventually. So I gotta put it in B because it is very strong and annoying when it happens, but you can deal with it. Clark, the other Kari brother, is going in A because so many people pick him. Just I don't know, they simplified him as well, and I think he's probably the biggest example of the simple inputs actually making a character stronger. But it's not really stronger so much as more annoying because they just sit there and spam throws, which is not what good Clarks usually do. So they can sneak rounds because you're not expecting them to literally just sit there and do the throws with the guard points and invincible throws, and sometimes they catch you, and that's really fucking annoying. So he's going in A. Blue Mary. Blue Mary's, like I said, a player. She's probably my main character. Probably the one I'm best with. She can be scary just because she has so many ways to come at you. That's what I've noticed going against her. just because she has so many ways to throw you. She has her new like tackle throw, which I thought would be like a Alex throw from Street Fighter 3 where you can duck it, but you can't. Makes it very good. So I'm gonna put her in B because she's scary. But I haven't really like gotten bodied by any of them or anything like that. Luong does a fuckload of damage from a very far away, and people just spam shit with her, and it's annoying. And she's going in A because of that. Vanessa, again, my other character. Probably the character I'm worst with. She's kind of hard. Vanessa will either do literally nothing or perfect you. Is one or the two. And honestly, it's not, like I said, she's difficult, but it's not too difficult in this one. So I gotta put her in B just because I respect it less, I guess. Yeah, that she doesn't have a lot of tools for actually getting in, but when she gets in, the momentum carries and she just fucks you. Ramon. I've played like one Ramon. He didn't do anything. I can't really make much of a judgment call, but I'm putting him in C because he just runs around and it's annoying. I'm not like D level, but whatever. Conversely, King of Dinosaurs is the crutch character of this game, I think. He's on like every team now, and I think it's because he's super easy. You just spam his very, very big jabs, and then cancel into EX and just do supers. Because his climax super picks up off the ground, so you don't even have to really try to time it, to land it, or anything like that. I think in a month, this character is gonna maybe go all the way down to D. Because I'll figure out what to do against him. Everybody will figure out what to do against him, and he'll disappear. I think he's that character. Like, he's gonna be mid-tier at best, but right now, online, he's super fucking aggravating, and so he's going in. Athena, I've always thought Athena was weird. It's like, here's a character that does literally everything and has no weaknesses. She's super good projectile, super good rush down, good mix-up, super mobility. With that said, I've actually not played very many. The ones I have were actually, she seems to have less defense in this one. Honestly, I'm gonna put her in C. I really haven't had much issue or irritation with her as I thought I would. Antonov is like Ralph, but worse. I'll also go in C because if you put him as an anchor, like, he's always going to be your last character because he needs meter to do anything, but when he does have meter, it's like you're basically just playing, does he hit you? If he does, you lose. If you don't, then if he doesn't, then you win. And that's it. Like, it's not a very fun matchup. But it's not a very hard one, so let's see. Ash, again, I respect good Ashes, but I fucking hate the Guile Ashes. A lot of people play the charge characters in this game like Guile, and they're really just not that. So for that, he goes in B, because that's annoying. Okay, so I've been timed out by a Robert and an Ash. Well, I say I was timed up. I actually won, but time ran out. And honestly, if time runs out in King of Fighters, somebody's doing something wrong. So, there you go. Kukri. I've played actually a couple, and they were actually pretty good. But in kind of a fair way, so I'll go with a C. This whatever. Same thing with Isla. I think it's Isla. I don't know. I don't know what she does. I fought several of her, but I have no idea what any of her abilities do, what her moves are. She does a lot of air stuff. I don't really notice. I just hit her and she dies. So C. K. Not many Ks because he's like, he's with the Kyo and Yuri kind of basic bitch brothers, but he's actually kind of difficult. He's the try-hard pick. Like, if you're at a high rank and you see somebody pick K, you're about to probably get bodied. But if you're low rank and you see somebody get K'd, it's an easy street. So C. Hydern is B because people play him like Guile, which he might be the most Guile-like. Because he's got super far normals and an actual projectile and an actual flash kick kind of move. I don't like his freaking command grab that heals him. I get caught by that every time, so that's why he's B. Dolores. I've played a couple Doloreses. Her air throw, not her throw that she does in the air, but her anti-air throw is fucking annoying. Super fast. I don't really understand where it hits. So that was C. Whip. I've literally not played a whip. I'm gonna pick up whip, I think, for my next team whenever I get around to actually playing other characters. I've literally not played a whip, so she goes in D. Angel. I always thought it was Angel, but Angel actually makes sense because I knew she was from Mexico. Angel is probably the best point character in the game, I think. She doesn't need meter, and she does a wallop of damage without that meter. And if somebody knows how to play her, I don't know how to stop her. I literally do not know how. So that's almost A tier, but I'm going to put her in B because I feel like they earned it. Like, if you learn all her crazy fucking inputs and stuff, she's one of the few characters that kind of retain her craziness. You deserve it. So there you go. I still don't like it, so that's why it's B. There you go. Cronin is A. Fuck that fucking move. Fuck that fucking move. You know what move I'm talking about. He makes the fire all around him. Fuck that move. Let's make a character that can't be hit at any time. Give him a move that just stuffs everything and that he can combo into and from and super out of and blah blah blah. Maxima. I've not played very many Maximas at all. The ones I have played, I like, it was mostly a mirror match because Maxima's my point character. And I bodied them, so I don't know. He seems annoying. Like, people don't know what to do with him, I guess because nobody plays him. I win a lot of, I take a lot of, double characters with him just because it seems like nobody knows what to do. So this is more of a projection. This is more of a assumption, so I'm gonna go with C. Personally, I'll go with B, but since I play him, I'll kind of check my biases and go with C. Ula's like Athena, where I thought I would see a lot more of her and she would be a lot more annoying. She is more annoying than Athena, just because you can kind of do anything with her, and her Frost Breath is super good in this game. Go with B. Elizabeth, it was kind of hard. Sometimes she's an S, because she does so much damage off of just nothing. She just pokes you with her little foot, and then you lose half your life when she had 1 bar meter. It's ridiculous. But she has to actually maneuver and position, unlike these up here, I feel. So I'll go with A, just because honestly a lot of people play her and just sit there spamming her light kick, her crouching light kick, because they know it goes into a fuck ton of damage and they do nothing but that, and that's annoying to play against. So she goes in A. That's it. The rest of these aren't in the game. We'll project. We'll do projections. Okay, Rock. gonna be A just because everybody's gonna play him. I don't know how he's gonna play. Gato is D because nobody's gonna play him. B Janet is gonna be C because everybody's gonna play her, but she's probably not gonna be that annoying. Geese is gonna be B because he's gonna do a lot of stuff, and he's probably gonna have simplified inputs, which means more people are gonna play him. Billy is gonna be A because he's gonna have long range and it's gonna be annoying. And Ryuji is gonna be Yamazaki. I don't know why I called him Ryuji. Ryuji is gonna be cool. Well, there you have it. The definitive King of Fighters 15 scumbag list. I really like this game. As you can tell, a lot of people are C because the game is very fun. I've not gotten as mad at this game as I have at any other fighting game. It's a breath of fresh air, my dudes, and dudettes, and everyone in between. An actual fighting game. Yeah. I highly recommend it. I love you so much. And I want you to take out your little Willy. And I want you to think of me as you do whatever it is you want to do. Okay?